I want to say at some point, I think Dingo is going to be like a thing where you send him out to do his own thing and he'll bring back raw materials or something. That's my guess, but we'll have to see. How much time do I have? 50% of the area. That should be enough time to go to the other cave, and then we can make that into our next destination. Because I also don't... I guess I don't know. It might not be enough time. I'm also wasting my time. I don't know if we can, like, lose when it hits nighttime in a cave. I feel like it might not, because of the way that they described it as being basically safe. We definitely can't reach that peanut from down here. So, what is our main thing? Getting garlic. Still a very important thing to do. Olimar. Aquaferous Summit. I found a hole that should lead out to the top of the mountain, but the inside was more convoluted than expected. And only now do I see a light at the end of the tunnel. If I ever make it out of this place, I'll deserve a good rest. Okay. No yellow Pikmin. I guess we'll just go with what you want us to have. This seems like we are going to maybe get to... maybe try blue Pikmin? I don't know. I don't know if that's still what they were trying to tell us, because we already had an excess of Pikmin in the cave before. I guess this might just be mainly using ice Pikmin to get through. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say mainly using ice Pikmin to get through. I don't know why I didn't just charge at this. I think charging would work. There's nothing in there. It's like weird pebble floor. It's kind of weird. This is kind of neat just because this is, the way it's set up is like, what's the phrase? This is set up in a way to properly teach you how ice Pikmin work without, just outright telling you. Like the last dungeon where we had ice Pikmin as a necessity told you, hey, ice Pikmin can do this, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. But, like, you know, showing them here, just casually, shows you what they're capable of. And then you would obviously call them because they're Pikmin. Okay, I also didn't really think about it, too. Oh, that's how we would have to get to that one weird guy with the hair that's not... doesn't have a dog with them. Is ice up that spot, and then when we walk over it with Oatchi here, we would be able to then jump up. I don't know why it took me a minute to say all that. I had to think about things. Okay, you guys are still icing. As long as you're still icing up the place, that's fine. Don't think there is anything else. That looks like that should have just been it. Because we broke a bunch of juice over here. Can Oatchi charge while in water? That's cool. Good to know. You ask a question and you press the button to figure it out and everything works out. What if this has 3 floors? Wouldn't that be wild? I feel like with how it's set up, it's gonna only be 2. I thought maybe because it was like a path up the mountain, it's not really a mountain, but you know, higher, that it would potentially be different. I wonder if you can also quickly go through these caves to, like, potentially activate... Must be a castle nearby. Let me say that less dumb. I wonder if there's a way that you can... Like, I know there's a bag that we can push down to make a ramp. But I wonder if we could potentially, like, go to a cave and, say, cross through it without having to actually play through the whole cave again. I doubt it. I'm sure there's just nothing but paths that lead you, that let you cross without having to worry about it. Jelly burst it. But it's just, you know, it's a thought that I had. I kind of like the sizzle floor compared to the fire bursting that the other Pikmin games had. I guess this is to make it so it's absolutely necessary that you use fire Pikmin instead of the, like, for the most part with the flamethrowers that came out of the ground, all you really had to do was time it to escape. But the lava floor is a bit more necessary. You're free. You're free. There's some more ice Pikmin. I think everyone's flowered, so we're good with that. Oh, not everyone. But now everyone's flowered. Probably should grab this too. What's with the, Now is everyone flowered? Now everyone's flowered. Is that like bamboo? Is it supposed to be more like a hot spring kind of situation? That kind of makes sense. Is that worth more? Probably should also start doing this. I don't think there's even really any reason to bring Oatchi up that. Where's the dude? He's probably in that. Or probably in that. Oh! I was confused about the way that the items were shown to us. I think that indicates that it's part of a set. So I think we will actually make all of that puzzle. Which is very exciting. Also, this is just going to be a ramp. That's good. Can't really explain it now because we can't see it, but there's a man. He was put there by a can in a factory downtown. It doesn't really work out too well the way I did that. Checking their ID. I hope it's another rescue officer like our doctor or a pilot. Oh my god, they're all here. I guess Dal, maybe you're not part of our... He loves animals and they love him. A researcher at heart, his passion for other creatures is as genuine as his smile. I don't see a smile. He appears to be an animal enthusiast. I don't know, the suit color made me think that you were part of our group. Must have seen the voyage log and came here looking for a new species. Luckily, we found him before he got, well, eaten. Aww. How many civilians decided it'd be a good idea to go traipsing off to this planet? Did they think this was some kind of hot new tourist destination or something? I'm saying, I said it in Pikmin 3. The next Pikmin game should be just setting up an amusement park. And you gotta get all of the, like, gimmick items from places that would, like, make for a good roller coaster ride. There's a bit of a, mishap with the recording. Didn't really miss anything. All I obviously did was go to leave. Everything was good. We did 100% of the the cave. Pretty sure it said 100%. I only saw that the recording kind of basically OBS froze. But all it was the result screen. Didn't lose Pikmin, so that's all fine. There's a treasure over here. I don't know what that is. Look this way. We have time to do that real quick. Don't have time to beat the boss. Obviously... Good! Use that spray! Well, Oatchi loves it. What is it, Oatchi? Are you a happy pup? I'm not. Wow, look how excited he is. The silly boy inhaled some of that ultra spicy spray. I don't think that's good for dogs, but it doesn't seem to be hurting him. Just looks like he's brimming with extra energy. So that kind of sucks with the pack. Instead, they just put it in the order that you found them. We don't. It sucks because if we had time, I would be like, whatever, let's just fight the boss. But we have 4 seconds. So there's that treasure. Oh, dragon fruit. I think it's dragon fruit. I think we would just walk up that way. Getting that should be straightforward. Doesn't look like we'd be able to drop down here. I think we probably have enough ice Pikmin that we can get this, although we don't know how much we need to get to you. And then, obviously, biggest end goal is going to be to do that. So, we'll finish what we have. Well, I say biggest end goal. Getting to that point, obviously, is our main goal. I'm really mad about this spice. I'm gonna assume that this guy has something inside of him. There's no other reason why we would fight him besides, I guess, just getting more Pikmin. I do need to kind of make up for the red Pikmin that I let die. I'm hoping, because it doesn't show that it's a treasure, but it might be because it's just hidden inside of the creature. My hope is that it would be a Floralic, so we can just finish all that off without actually leaving. Which, by the way, a lot's probably going to happen once we get to base, because we made all the Sparklium and we saved a couple people. So that's going to be fun. It was a pretty eventful day. Wonder how many Pikmin we have alive compared to the ones we let die, to the one creature that shouldn't have killed anyone. Yay, we can go somewhere new now. Look, I made double the amount we needed. If we're going to restore the SS Sheperd radar and expand our search area, we need you to go out and gather Sparklium. We did that. This will expand our range and help us pick up distant SOS signals. Let's give it a spin. No. Keep me here. Almost done. Huzzah! We've detected multiple SOS signals. Hope this gets us closer to finding our missing officers and Captain Olimar. Make a record of the area right away, Colin. Of that area right away, Colin. New zone. Got a lot of pup points, too. And a lot of items. Great Adventure Series completed. Bonus points. Nice. 69% done? That's also nice. You get it because it's the number. It's the... Yeah, you know. You know what's up. Well, Captain, we did it. We finally found our ranger, Dingo. Can't believe I had to be saved by the newbie. I'm losing my edge. We're just glad to see you made it back safe and sound, Dingo. Are you hurt at all? My pride. Oh, not at all, Captain. I'm just, touched that you care. Ah, I shipped them together? This table does seem to be structurally sound. It's missing screws. A science guy could stand to worry a little more. That reminds me, Captain. I have some information regarding our pilot. Really? Do you know his whereabouts? Great work, Dingo. What? No, that's not exactly... You must be exhausted from all that forced sleep you had. We'll go over the details tomorrow. Go get some rest. Huh? Oh, you got it, Captain. She cares about my physical state. That means she cares. I shipped them? Oh, before you hit the hay, please be sure to review all the details related to our rescue mission so you're fully prepared. That really necessary? He doesn't care. I don't care about the main mission stuff. It's just play the game. I don't need so many mission report things. Look, everyone's here. When are they gonna build their own little houses? Dingo is a tree that you encountered our pilot while stranded. Well, yeah, I ran into Bernard at some point, but then he got, like, snatched up by a leaf creature. Leaf? What? We saw the leaf creature pick up someone else and toss him onto a big pup. Bernard and I tried to follow, but we were too late. They dragged the castaway into the cave, and suddenly they were growing leaves too. Oh, Lord! I guess sounds familiar would be if we actually saw that, or maybe Pikmin, but really? You think I'd lie about this? Who is this character anyways? Who knows who it could be. Suddenly the leaf creature in charge spotted us. We got out of there as fast as we could, or at least that's what I thought. When I turned around, Bernard was gone. Maybe he didn't make it out, or maybe he got turned into a leafling too. A leafling? Oh, that's what me and Bernard started calling him. It's much faster to say leafling than leaf creature. Catchy, isn't it? What or who are these leaflings? But first things first, we need to find and rescue our pilot. Officers, to your stations, please. Copy that. I guess we probably need, like, a pilot to be able to actually leave. Snoz would like to speak with you. Let me talk to you. In all relax now, Dingo's back, baby. I don't know how the rescue corps made it this long without me. Guess I'll find out soon enough since the captain's making me rest up a bit before I get back into action. Do you have something else to say? Dalmo, the creature guy's asking for you. Okay, Tenderfoot, let's see what you're made of. Don't give me that look. You can handle some extra credit work. Check out every inch of this planet until you've explored each area 100%. Again, side mission and real missions are just things I was going to do anyways. Before we continue, let me grab a bunch of red Pikmin real quick so we can make up for some numbers. Teehee, new item. Teehee. Teehee. Get started. Such a running tally of how many Pikmin are standing idle. There's no time to lollygag on a rescue mission. Period. Huh. The sight lines are well lit. You can avoid dangers before it finds you, and so I introduce you this lamp. That honestly does seem pretty good considering how dark that looks otherwise. I'm gonna... Bomb rocks. Dang. And I can just grab one? Oh my lord. Strong enough to destroy reinforced walls. Intriguing, huh? Reinforced walls. Just be careful not to get caught in the blast. That's crazy. And an ice one too. Can freeze creatures and water immediately. We can just use this to get through water? I wonder if it can be used on the, to get blue Pikmin right away. Well, probably not, because I imagine with water it would melt quickly. We'll get the treasure gauge. I'm not going to get the idle one, though. We do still need this material to be able to make that bridge. When you've completed your training, like to train. I don't feel like I'm really missing out on anything by not And then this lets me direct Oatchi to gather Pikmin for you when he learns this skill. Will he just wander wherever? I'm still gonna get it. Learn. And I guess I'll just use the point to give him some heal capabilities. Oh, it costs 3. Never mind. Forget what I was gonna say. Buff. What does this one do? It lets you carry more. Yep. Buff it. Well, if I can get this with 1 more point, then we will be able to get the blue Pikmin. So I guess we'll go after that next. And we got some scrummy bones. Keep up the good work, and remember, no slacking. I'm feeling awfully scrummy now. Can we climb up here now? We can. I wonder if there's any reason to. I kind of doubt it. It's too late. I'm going this direction. You can't stop me. It's too late. I'm here now. I don't like how the fact that I don't have any more pup points is, like, glowing. Like it's such a negative thing that I'm going to die because I don't have any. It kind of upsets me, I'm going to be honest. Alright, so we have our lovely treasure. I don't think the idling thing is going to be too important. I'm hoping not. We'll buy everything eventually. We have to complete the bonus objectives. So everyone here has something. Piclopedia. My name's Dalmo. The moment I heard about the creatures of this planet, I knew I had to come learn more about them. I dream of compiling everything we learn about the ecology of each fierce little darling here into some kind of field guide. If I hadn't gotten stranded, imagine how many cute little critters I would have encountered by now. It's almost embarrassing that I came here to learn about them and haven't laid eyes on a single one. Wait, you must encounter all kinds of creatures on your explorations. Please tell me everything about them. Naturally, I'll prepare a token of my gratitude, anything to learn about more of these sweet feral muffins. Find 25 species of creatures. Alright. Enlarge. Oh. This is weird. How do I leave menu, I guess? Go back to Piclopedia. That's weird that you can just go into, like, a battle zone. Okay, you have something to say. Miniature reflection of a mature Bulborb. When you see this little mimic stomping around on its stubby legs, you'll fall in love with the remarkably clever beastie. Such a skilled tiny trickster could mislead anyone. It's born to be adored. Has wide googly eyes on protruding stalks, a mouth meant to swallow prey in one large gulp, and powerful red and white polka dotted hindquarters. It's fierce and yet it's somehow quite endearing, but be wary of getting lured in by its disarming mane. Mean? Toddling infant that anyone would love, with the body and delicate skin of a newborn. This cute little button is sensitive to all stimuli. Whatever you do around it must be done slowly, gently, and quietly. As adorable as the baby is, you might be tempted to embrace it. But don't! You could squish the fragile darling. I don't know, they were pretty nasty in Pikmin 2. You'll recognize it by its plump, bottle-shaped torso and round, bright red mouth. Have you ever seen such an adorable creature? But no matter how cute it seems, when observing this species, you had best remain behind it. Otherwise, you could end up in the path when it spits out a gout of flame and gets cooked right up. What's that? You think that different type of blowhog all look the same? You need to look a bit closer, idiot. For example, the little fella has light yellow eyes and an aquamarine body with turquoise lips and blue nails. Didn't really notice the nails. It all comes together to create a unique appearance designed to give anyone the chills. You did kind of look blowhoggish, but yeah, you didn't get a chance to do anything. Setting its unwavering sights on its target, it makes a ferocious mad dash at full speed. Even if you hit it really hard, you won't slow down this bold beastie. Single-mindedness carries through its actions with an unwavering focus that inspires me to improve my focus with my own tasks. Still, one's primary food source is secretions from Amblordice. places like Pikmin. To fill the bellies of so many sheer grubs, there must be a healthy population of ambulodysis creatures in this world. It's through sheer grubs like this that we get a glimpse of the hidden secrets of the planet. With the powerful jaws, the male sheer grub can secure more food than the female, but it doesn't keep it all for itself. Right now, in the ground under our feet, mated sheer grubs pairs are sharing food with each other. What a generously snuggly grub! It may be small, but it's full of vim and vigor. It hovers in midair, then zips straight to the target, and once it has prey in its jaw, it locks on tight and won't let go. The sheerwig, a cunning and fierce survivor, has a death grip on my heart and soul. I don't like this person. This cuddly little one is a good luck talisman you'd be happy to encounter if you're fortunate enough to come upon one. Make a wish before it leaves. The way its iridescent carapace changes color depends on the angle you view it from. Is so distracting that I often forget you wish for something. Didn't even realize I actually killed one of these before. In the same way, it stops on a petal with flittering around a garden full of flowers. Oh my god, I'm good at talking. In the same way, it stops on a petal when flittering around a garden full of flowers in bloom. It will alight without hesitation on things like a sleeping Bulborb. What an audacious little daredevil. Scorched cake upset me. In a way, it looks kind of like a tasty treat, but in actuality, this burning bivalve relative is a fierce hunter, squishing its prey with a fiery flourish. The beauty of its popping, crackling flames and the dynamic cartwheel it can perform in battle is a spectacle to behold. This cutie swims through the air with a heavy-looking nectar egg dangling below its translucent body on its way back to its nest where its offsprings await lunch. Nectar is a vital source of nutrition that most life on the planet depends on, whether it's in the form of an egg, yolk, sap, or honey. I leave up to your imagination. I guess just seeing these, because I don't think I've killed a Wolpole either. While watching Amphituber, just makes me think that they're on YouTube. While watching it swim to and fro, fatigue and time just melts away. I'm able to relax this much even on an unknown planet at the end of the universe, because observing this aquatic beastie takes me back to the waterfronts in my hometown when I was a child. Red Pikmin! These peppy little darlings are vivid scarlet red, and you can tell by their appearance these critters are very passionate. In fact, they're such hotheads that they're immune to fire. Even their displays of affection are ardent. They'll beat their tiny fists on you in an abundance of enthusiasm. Look at the extraordinarily big, pointy ears on this adorable yellow Pikmin. I doubt you can whisper a secret they won't hear. Try throwing one. They can easily retrieve objects for you from places you can't reach. Also, electricity doesn't faze them at all. They're shockingly useful little guys. With the frigid air welling up endlessly from inside their ice bodies, they can freeze anything at all. If you throw enough of them in a pond, they'll freeze the surface so solidly that you can walk right across it. They're just like little ice wizards. The majesty of nature, the mystery of life. I feel that these stale cliches can't fully express the extraordinary symbiotic relationship between Pikmin and onions. Is there a connection here of an affectionate nature, perhaps? There's so much we still don't know. Dice finely grate saute in oil. Is this Louis? I can barely stand the grumbling in my tummy right now, but when you see one of these shiver or twitch, you'll realize that this is a living thing, and we must treat it with consideration as such. No thank you. The pellet cradles and its petals changes color like some form of chameleon, aligning to match the color of nearby Pikmin. It's almost as though it's inviting us to come harvest it to make more, even though it appears to be helping out. It's really just using us to spread its seeds. I'm curious about something with that. How could you possibly pull yourself away from these charming creatures? Come see me when you're ready to take another look. Do I have any more pellets available? So technically speaking, I didn't mean to call back. Still don't think we can make any of those, but if I bring you out... Wow! That is honestly fantastic. I love that that's how pellets work now. I noticed that they didn't switch to different pellet types when you started attacking them. which I thought was convenient because you didn't have to try to time it. But the fact that you also don't even have to, like, you could just throw the Pikmin you want to use on it. That's great. Alright, time to read more. Thank you so much for rescuing me on the other day. I confess I'm really quite flustered. I only came here because I heard there were rare treasures to be found. Getting stuck here was not on my agenda. Oh, my apologies. I'm Snoz. I know a noted appraiser of treasures. I often compile my findings in a little log for posterity's sake. Oh, you're interested in treasure, are you? I'd love for you to take a gander at my pride and joy, my treasure catalog. Alas, I lost all my data while I was, well, lost myself. If you don't mind, would you allow me to appraise any treasures you have to collect? If you do, I shall compile the treasure data into a neatly edited treasure catalog. Of course, I'll offer you a reward for doing me this favor. All I require is that you help keep me posted when you find something. Okay. Do I want to read these? Maybe I'll read them once I complete the series. Oh, that's cute. So yeah, we definitely will be able to see the full puzzle when this is completed, and I am looking forward to it. Yeah, completing the series sounds like a decent way to chunk these out. I think we only have the one completed series 2 right now, right? Yeah, I think that's gonna be what I'll do. This massive scope allows 2 viewers to stand side by side and see far into the distance, as if it wasn't impressive enough. Looks as if its design was based on dragon eyes. Just a thing for a couple of adventurous explorers who hate taking turns. Temporal Mechanism. This piece of technology doesn't work, so there's no way to confirm it, but I believe in my heart of hearts that it is part of a time machine. Foolish belief, maybe, but I have faith that the future holds many great things, and this is simply a sign of what's to come. Like a weird noise outside. Not related to the game at all. This astounding device indicates which direction fate is flowing. By reading the magnetic fields found on planets and in living organisms alike, you can read one's fortune. The science is too complex to explain, but whether you go north or south, do heed its guidance. Surely this powerful viewing device was used by a brilliant professor trying to catch a glimpse of the truth hiding in the most fundamental level of the universe. But when they look through here, did they find that truth? And did that truth look bigger? And a bit out of focus. And that's not part of that collection. So nothing here besides just looking at them. Alright. Do drop by anytime you'd like to pursue the treasure catalog. Peruse the treasure catalog. Can we jump up here? It almost feels like we can. Is that the dolphin? I think that's... Yeah, it is, baby. Oh, that's convenient for us to know. Let's go. Oh, hello. No. Hi there, the name's Kingsley. I run a flower shop back at home. I actually came to this planet to find rare flowers, then things took a turn. One second I'm gazing at a glorious bud, and the next thing I know I'm stranded. So yeah, I've had enough adventures for the time being. I don't think I'll be doing much more exploring around here. You had a mission, though. Be intense, but I can't just give up completely. It's been intense, but I can't give up completely. I still want to leave this planet more flowery than it was when I got here. That's where you come in. You gotta help me bloom a whole lot of Pikmin flowers. Let's fill the world with blossoms. What's in it for you? Well, do this for me, and I'll give you my glorious stone collection. What do you say? We got a deal? Oh, they don't count the ones I've already done. That's lame. I'm assuming we just get a lot of raw materials by doing these. Well, let's, let you do this real quick. Grab you guys, and then we'll, what we'll do is go back to where we were. Picking up some signals that may be coming from other castaways in the most recently discovered area. There could be a stranded rescue officer out there. We were counting on you to rescue them, preferably very soon. I just don't feel like talking. Which area would you like to explore? Well, that area seems really close to where we are, so I guess that allows us to continue that way. I feel like continuing here is still the best option. If we can upgrade Poochie, which we would just need to rescue one more person, and I know how to get to that cave, then we should be able to get blue Pikmin. And hopefully 100% the area. Look, everyone comes to look at me leave. Ain't that neat? I doubt we might be able to do this all in one day. I'll have to just see. It'd be great if we get a Farlick from that boss fight. It'd be great if the game loaded. I need to stop complaining about it. I'm sorry. It's so weirdly long. It's really not that weird, I guess. The game is very beautiful. Takes a minute for the Switch to figure it out.